My name's John Gourley. I graduated here in 1975. I was here for 2 years. My younger brother, he also graduated from here 2 years later in 77. And my sister Susan graduated from here in 1979. For me, it's been a long time since I've really thought much about ISKL, actually. I was probably, I didn't think the academic type, so my intention was never to go to university. So eventually I did go to university and I did get a degree, and I probably think about things more than some people, I guess. I don't know. When I think about ISKL, I came here from Bangkok. In Bangkok, Vietnam, I was there when the Vietnam War was on, when the Vietnam War ended, and coming to KL was a big difference from Thailand to me. I like the Thai food, but probably Malaysia's got an excellent blend of food, and it's maybe one of the best countries in the world for food. So that's always got a strong tie thinking back about that. While we're talking about food, my best friend most of the time at school was Sohail in Ayatollah. The weekends I used to spend going to his house. His mother Zubeda was a very good cook, so it was always important to be there around about lunchtime and dinner time, and especially on Sundays. The other feature on Sundays was we often came to the school, the old school, and we would play basketball in the afternoon, and it would just be a bit of jungle ball basically. And there were a few guys from the Peace Corps that would come down, and it was all very informal, and that was probably one of the highlights of the week. School trips again. I got how I came here was I ended up contacting Sohail, who now lives in Australia, where I live. And what am I talking about, Jenny?
Well, how you came to the reunion.
How I came to the reunion, that's right. And one of the school trips that we did was actually to Kuantan, and it was on the ocean, and we did a lot of body surfing. And when I talked to Sohail, he lives in Queensland, he lives near the sea, and he says, John, I always remember that time in Kuantan when we'd go swimming and body surfing, and I go body surfing every day that I can. I lived in Hawaii before this, and it's become a part of my life from that. What else can I think of from school? Any other suggestions? Yes, Jenny I took to the school dance. She remembers that I had to give her a corsage, I think. We discussed that last night.
You were quite a gentleman, John.
Was I? Yeah. I'm a gentleman now. I don't know if I was a gentleman then. Yeah. How did the school help me? Well, I don't... when I was at school, I was probably fairly rebellious. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I was... I guess there's always some rebels. I fought very heavily with my father. My father wanted me to go to my room and figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and basically that made me decide I didn't really want to do too much with my life. I wanted to go to some Western country, and I wanted to be just like anybody else, and I wanted to live a normal life like anybody else. And I guess coming from a diverse background where I've experienced many different cultures and a lot of people that are quite intelligent as well, that later on in life I did end up going to university. I did end up working for a multinational company. I'm now self-employed. I've had my own businesses for about 20 years, employing at times up to 30 people. And I guess if we're talking about business, it's really growing the people in the business, and from what I've seen today, that's what ISKL's trying to do with the students. And I guess that's the important thing in life is, we can have many things in life, such as clothes and cars and that, and it's really the person that's underneath it that's the important thing. And the most important thing in life is to remember that your word is your bond, and I take that seriously.